thoughts could literally rewire your brain and create your reality? Dr. Joe Dispenza says they can. In this video, we're diving deep into the neuroscience of manifestation and how you can train your brain to manifest the life you desire. Let's break it down, step by step. Your brain is not just an organ. It's a recording device, a living archive of your past experiences. Every heartbreak, every triumph, every limiting belief, it all gets wired into your neural pathways on repeat. The problem? Most people wake up and think the same thoughts, feel the same emotions, and relive the same routine. So, they recreate the same reality again and again. The first thing they do is remember who they were yesterday. They think the same thoughts, feel the same emotions, and follow the same habits. And without realizing it, they're mentally rehearsing the past. And the truth is, if you keep firing the same circuits in the same way, your brain becomes a predictable program. Your personality becomes your personal reality. So when you say you want change, but you keep being the same version of yourself, your brain doesn't believe you. It's not wired for change. It's wired for familiarity. To create a new life, you have to outgrow the identity that built the old one. You have to think greater than your environment, greater than your circumstances, greater than the emotions of your past. You don't wait for a new life to feel different. You feel different first, so the new life can find you. Thoughts are the language of the mind. Emotions are the language of the body. And together, they're the coding, language, and programming of your reality. Here's the science. Every time you think a thought, your brain fires neurons. And when you think that thought over and over again, those neurons wire together, forming belief systems. But it's not until you attach emotion to that thought that your body starts memorizing it. This is why trauma imprints so deeply, because it's emotional. But it also means you can reverse engineer it with intention. When you feel the emotion of your desired future, joy, freedom, abundance, as if it's already yours, you're no longer just thinking about the future, you're experiencing it in the now. Your brain doesn't know the difference between a real event and a vividly imagined one. So, it starts rewiring itself to match that imagined reality. You begin firing new neural pathways. Your body gets conditioned to a new emotional signature. You're no longer broadcasting the past. You're broadcasting the future. That's when you're no longer living from the past, you're creating from the future. And that, right there, is the foundation of manifestation. The average person lives in a constant state of high beta brainwaves, the brain's survival mode. You're alert, reactive, scanning for problems. This is where stress, worry, and overthinking live. But you can't manifest from stress because stress signals danger. And when you're in danger, the only thing your body wants to manifest is survival. Dr. Joe teaches that true transformation begins when you shift into alpha and theta brainwave states. These are the frequencies of calm, creativity, and subconscious access. And the doorway to these states? Meditation. Through meditation, you slow the brain's activity. You quiet the inner critic. You slip beneath the analytical mind and enter the subconscious, the realm where deep change happens. And it's there, in that stillness, that something miraculous occurs. You become no one, no thing, in no time. You let go of the old story. You step outside of your identity and become pure possibility. That's when the subconscious is most impressionable. That's when you can plant new seeds and begin rehearsing your future. Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches that the moment you stop being defined by your past, your brain doesn't know the difference between the inner world and the outer world. Neuroscience shows the moment you stop thinking and feeling like the past version of you, your brain stops recognizing your current limitations as truth. In other words, when you stop being the old you, your biology begins to shift. So, how do you become this new you? First, visualize your future self. Not just what they have, but who they are. How do they speak, walk, love, and lead? Second, feel the emotions of that version now. Not someday, not when it happens. Feel the joy, confidence, peace, and gratitude as if it's already true. Emotion is the glue that seals the vision into your nervous system. And 3, break the habit of being yourself. Interrupt the thought loops, catch the reactions, rewrite the script again and again until the old identity no longer runs the show. This is not spiritual fluff. This is rewiring. Your brain is always adapting, so give it something new to adapt to. Here's where science meets the sacred. You are a broadcasting station. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel creates an energetic signal. This signal is your electromagnetic signature, and it reaches far beyond your body, into the quantum field. If you're broadcasting fear, guilt, or unworthiness, you're magnetizing experiences that confirm that frequency. But when you radiate gratitude, joy, love, and wholeness, you become a match for outcomes that live in that frequency. It's not about forcing your desires into form. It's about tuning your frequency to the reality where those desires already exist. You don't chase the life you want, you become it, and life responds. This is not magic. This is coherence. This is alignment. This is how you manifest. Your job, get clear on what you want. Align your thoughts and emotions and take inspired action. The universe's job, figure out how and when. When you trust and surrender, you allow synchronicity and miracles to unfold. It's less about effort and more about embodiment. You're not stuck. You're just rehearsing the past. But the moment you decide to think greater than you feel, your entire life begins to change. If this resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe, and comment below. I am creating from the future. You've got the power. Now go, manifest it. Be more than a label and embody your divine soul.